of course, the third dog, I don't know which one, if it's belongs to the neighbor across the street or what, but apparently it wasn't on a chain or anything either. What's sad, what if it was on a chain out there and those dogs were just out there tag teaming it while it was defenseless? More on this story. We'll let you know what happened with the pit bulls. I will go by there and see if they're chained up, if they're put away, and if not, I will let you know. Actually, at that same place, there was a fucking dog there that tried to bite the shit out of me when I was riding my bicycle by there. Come to think of it, and it scared me going down there. So you know what? On the way back, guess what, man? Look, I thought of it like this. I got bit in the ass by a dog out here. I was trying to exercise. I was trying to ride a bicycle a few miles, you know what I mean, to get some exercise. And yeah, I go down fucking Austin Drive. It's a loop. I ride my bicycle. I get to the U, and two dogs just fucking go nuts. And I'm pedaling as hard as I can, and one of them bit me in the ass. I've still got a scar to prove it. Now, okay, good. We got Maestro. I think he rolled by. Did he stop? Did he go? Did he hit the gas or did he slow? But I guess they got it all. I'll figure it out good. See, I always say thank you. You know what I mean? I'm sure that our chief of police out here had better things to do than to deal with this motherfucker who doesn't let keep his dogs chained up. Woosah. I'm not motherfuckering people today, but maybe I am gonna motherfucker a few motherfuckers that need to be motherfuckered because they're motherfuckers. Does that make sense? I mean, come on. Okay, so I'll tell you about the dog that the last one that almost bit me at the same place. But before that, when we first moved out here to Hollywood, man, like I say, I'm trying to get some exercise because I have a bad sciatic nerve, okay? So because I used to lie to the doctors to get pain pills and tell them I had a motorcycle wreck, right? And my back was messed up. So that fucked me up that I did have 2 bad motorcycle crashes after I'd quit taking Vicodin pills. And then, because you know what? You reap what you sow. You get what you give, man. Be careful what you wish for, because I definitely used to a lot of doctors get pain pills telling them I crashed my motorcycle. And then years later, I did crash my motorcycle, and it got my sciatic nerve just, like a marionette, my right leg drops out from under me every once in a while. So there you have it, man. Woo! We're blessed. We haven't taken any kind of drug. It's November of 2001, so that's a blessing every single day that the old zombie wakes up, and that's why I really, I feel kind of like a superhero every day that I wake up. I've battled demons that you have no motherfucking idea of, fellas. And you know what? Now I'm working on my mind, my body, my spirit. Y'all are all in trouble. Y'all got motherfucking, y'all got the Rob C. The reawakening. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? You feel me, fellas? So I'm riding my bicycle down and around, trying to keep my old ass in shape because of my sciatic and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can't just run like I used to like to jog, but that's a little bit harder. Anyway, guys, come on. So yeah, this dog bites me on my ass. Okay, that was my first experience. Well, I just had one canine puncture right around my hip area, okay? So that didn't happen again. I guess I actually went by there in my car and honked the horn and stuff and told them, man, hey, your dog bit me, dude. Could you do something about it? What do you want me to do? I said, put him in a fence and put him on a fucking leash. That's the law. I mean, I'm not quoting the law to you. I'm telling you right now that if that fucking dog comes at me again, I'm going to make sure. I thought about it. I said my bicycle will become my self-defense. I'll pick that motherfucker up and I will smash this dog with my bicycle. That was my defense. I was going to fucking, I didn't care. I'll take a bite. I'll let him bite me a couple times and I'm going to get that motherfucker in a rear naked choke and I'm going to break its neck. Because the dog's not going to bite me twice. Period. It ain't going to happen. I mean, then that's the point you get at in your head whenever you get bit by a fucking dog. You don't want it to happen again, right? So then, here recently, maybe a month ago, 2 months ago. Okay, it had to have been 6 months ago. Same thing, riding the bicycle down the other way. But, just trying to... Sometimes I like to go look at the neighborhood, guys. See what's happening. See how things are just getting along on a beautiful day. Well, on the way there, this dog chases me, barking and biting at me. So on the way back, I got one of those Texas belt buckles that old Pops made out in Dow Chemical, out of some good old Inconel, Monel. Got a silver dollar in the middle of it. It weighs about 2 pounds. So I took off my Western belt on my way back. I mean, I see the dogs out there. I took off my Western belt and wrapped the leather end of it around my hand and left the buckle hanging. And when I went by there, that dog came at me and he got me right on my shoe. When he grabbed a hold of my right shoe, I fucking clapped him right upside the fucking head with the buckle of my belt. And that son of a bitch fucking hit the ground and kind of stumbled off to the side, and he never fucked with me again. So, whether that was right or wrong to do, I don't know. But he did bite me, and he did get a bit of the old belt buckle upside the head, just enough to get his attention. Come on, man. We don't believe in cruelty to animals. I love animals, especially with country gravy. So what's going on in y'all's little world? I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. So yeah, kind of. All right, think the Pitbull situation's lined out, and we're not gonna have to worry about it anymore. Or I will check on that in a bit. But I thought we'd just take a moment and let you guys know how you can follow the show, how you can keep up to date what's going on Robcast Radio. You're welcome to anytime send us an email, send us a Gmail, because guess what, guys? If you'd like to hear if you'd like to share an event that you have going on that you would like me to talk about on the show, favorite concerts, sporting events, off-road type stuff happening, motocross, supercross coming around here pretty quick. You're welcome to, or if you just like any content you would like me to cover on the show, guys, just send me an email, and that's radiorobcast@gmail.com. radiorobcast@gmail.com. We'll answer any kind of emails you guys send. radiorobcast@gmail.com. We're on Twitter. We will post the show on Twitter, and you can correspond with us on Twitter. Robert Cole at Robcast Radio on Twitter. That's Robert Cole at Robcast Radio on Twitter. Facebook, Robert Cole, Zombie in parentheses on Facebook. And YouTube, Rob C. Zombie on YouTube. Rob, first word, capital C Zombie, second last name. Rob C. Zombie on YouTube, and that's where you can listen to the show anytime. The audio will be on there, and I'll also put some other little videos and stuff on there for you guys. You're welcome to listen anytime if you're trying to get to work, or if you're trying to get your mixed martial arts workout going on, or if you're trying to get your next podcast rocking and rolling. I would encourage you to sit down and hit record, because you can do it. Every single person has a special talent. That means you, right? You, listening to this, have a fucking extraordinary talent, and you should be using it to your advantage every single day whenever you wake up. You should be doing what you love to do, just like yours truly. And if that's what you're doing, then I motherfucking commend you. Give you a big old fucking high five with my cock. But yeah, I definitely encourage everyone to live their dream. Use it before you lose it, man. Everyone has a special talent, and you should be using it to your advantage every single day whenever you wake up, guys. So yeah, follow the show. Show us some love. Definitely last but not least, you can follow the show on Spreaker Podcast, the best podcast network on the planet. You can listen also to the Joe Rogan Experience. You can listen to Ari Shaffir's Skeptic Tank. You can listen to the Adam Carolla Show. And the list goes on and on for the greatest podcast network on planet Earth. Download it now. You will not regret it. That's Spreaker Podcast. And when you get to Spreaker Podcast, you got to do is type in Robert Cole. Robert Cole, zombie in parentheses. Piranhas and the seas. Piranhas in the seas. Oh my goodness, there are piranhas in the seas. Okay, Robert Cole, zombie in parentheses. Why can I not say parentheses today? Oh, on Spreaker, go to where it says info created by. Click on my name, Robert Cole, and that's where it will allow you to follow this show. Okay, rock and roll, guys. There you go. You know how to get in touch with us. You know how to correspond with us. We're going to leave you an open line to let us know, hey, how was your day? What do you do? What are you encouraged to do? Do you live for your mind, your body, and your spirit? And sometimes I know it's a little bit frustrating because I'm like all excited. I'm like, I'm only trying to eat some things that are good for you. And it's so frustrating because of the things that they label as food, like the things that people eat. There's absolutely no nutritional value to about 80% of what the grocery store sells you. So how do they stay in business? I literally have lived my whole life up until about a month ago on, a lot of fucking sugar. Let me tell you something it's a weird thing that happens whenever you cut out most of the sugar. You can't cut out all the sugar, man. There's sugar in, but there's probably sugar like excreting out of my sweat. I've had so much sugar in my life. And the point is they put sugar in everything. What do? You adapt, and so I was like, wow, I haven't had any sugar or anything like that for a few weeks, and I picked up a box of granola bars thinking it says healthy for you. It's got all of this stuff on the front, how healthy it is for you and all that, and then I get it back. I get home, and I take the box out, and I look at it. It says the ingredients. The first ingredient, granola. Yeah, granola, that's good for you, right? They always say granola is good for you. Second ingredient, sugar. Like, fuck. These motherfuckers are loaded with sugar. No wonder I ate one on the way home, and then I was feeling all fucking wired for a minute, and then once I read that it had sugar in it, I felt like a rebel. I was like, oh fuck yeah, some sugar, man. I don't give a fuck again. Yeah, back to the wild ways, the outlaw ways of just fucking eating whatever, man. Not really. I did eat the granola bars because guess what? That just means, hey, it's definitely better than fucking eating some Snickers bars or whatever. So I just added them to my diet because I definitely needed. It's not like I need to lose a lot of weight or anything like that. I am still pretty fat and not in shape. However, I feel better because I've been eating right and I have been exercising. So a funny thing happens when you start taking some of these heavily processed foods out of your diet, sugar and everything out of your diet. A funny thing happens, and that is your mind starts to clear up. And I've also been taking Onnit Alpha Brain, shown to help support memory and focus, made with earth-grown nutrients. But Onnit Alpha Brain, I'm sure that has something to do with it, guys. However, I can definitely feel a difference in, let's say, when I lived on M&M's, Pringles, and cheeseburgers, it was it was hard to go to sleep and hard to wake up. Now, it's easy to go to sleep. I wake right up in the morning. I feel great. I felt great before, but now I feel really, really great. And just I mean, even we've all got our own problems. You know what I'm saying? And